Ha ha ha. I'm ready. Hope y'all are. Dancing, dancing, dancing. Da-da, 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 da-da. Let's go. Disco. We're at the fishing village. And I think there's some armor pieces here too. From that little girl that I gotta go get. So I think all kind of things is gonna happen today. Alright, hopefully y'all can see the screen. I see you, Grandma. I'm coming. Suralam Yang Manis, indeed. Yes, right. But first, I gotta, you know me, I'm nosy. I like to go peek around things. The cozy sound of some kind of heater. Okay. Oh, let me try the pry bar. Since it doesn't give me the option to knock. Okay, no pry bar. The cutters, just in case, maybe. I don't know. No, it's gonna take something stronger than cutters and pry bars to get into this dilapidated shack. Alright, let me go look at your wall here. I'm fascinated with what you have going on in that basket. But first, oh Lord, I gotta go talk to some children's. The street sign is illegible beneath the graffiti. Don't mind us, we're just cops. Hard to see details. The colors are warm and cozy. Warm and cozy colors are always nice. Flower trough. What's the flower trough? A whole trough? Alright, before I go in there, let me start with her. Hey! Granny Maria! What's up? We're cops. It's fine. Your eyes are closed. Aren't you supposed to be watching those kids? That's how they turn out like they do today, running all over Revachol, throwing rocks at corpses.
Also known as the apricot
spilling paint everywhere.
Welcome to the fishing village.
Oh, thank you. Very
Please
hospitable.
lean in closer. I have cataracts.
Let's see. If you can't see, how are you watching those kids? That's what I'm worried about. Let me just lean forward.
Oh, welcome, police officer. We don't cause any trouble around here. And we don't want any trouble either.
We are
That
not
depends
here
on
to
you.
cause any trouble, madame.
What he said, we're cops. We don't cause trouble. We take care of trouble.
Oh, of course. Last time we saw you around here was 12 years ago. You also came to take care of trouble then. Wish you did. But still, in Martinez, you're considered
So hang on. We
ill
took
omen.
care of the trouble, and we're still considered an ill omen, even though we came and solved it. Y'all don't think right. Let's see. Wait, that's what I was thinking. Was it me that's been here?
No, not you personally.
Oh, okay. Because my
I
car
meant the
was.
RCM. Some of the men got into a fight. One of them killed another, locked himself in that woodshed over there.
The one I can't get into.
He was brooding, needed some help opening the door. You got it open for him and took him to think about what he'd done in a more secluded place,
What did he
somewhere
do?
more quiet.
She says it as if he was on some kind of spiritual retreat.
What kind of ill omen are we talking about?
Oh, the usual. Dark
Oh, yeah,
times,
that.
black
Yeah,
hound.
I've been that my whole life. I'm used to that.
That's you, all right. A black hound.
No reason to
licking your
bog
own
down the
heels.
conversation over that. I am an ill omen, all right. If I'm considered an ill omen, why hasn't anyone told me that? They have. They tried to tell you that. Your ego will not let it in.
You're not. No one around here considers us an ill omen. People would have told us.
Maybe they are afraid.
Why?
Because you're an ill omen. But you're still
We're
welcome
talking
here,
in circles now.
as long as men with guns aren't chasing you. And maybe even then, because that's the kind of fishing village we've built.
Did I ever find my gun, by the way?
I'm sorry there's not a lot of room to park the motor carriage. And not a lot
No,
of
yo, just leave
houses
one
or a
little
lot of
hole.
people.
with
My
water in it
kids
to
are
park
long
it.
gone, searching for treasure. So are others.
Well, who are these
Ah, look
brats?
at me ramble on. What brings you to us?
What's in this fishing village? It's always good to start with the people, get to know about them. So tell me about you. I'm curious.
Me? No
Yeah,
one.
you.
Just an old
Well,
washerwoman.
tell me about
Mother
this no
called me
one.
Isabel, if that's what you're asking. And my married name is Sadie.
Isabel Sadie,
Now it's your turn, Mr.
Lieutenant Double Effrater Harry Dubois.
Quite a handle you got there.
Thanks, I
So
worked
many
hard for it.
titles. One of them double.
You noticed. What's in this fishing
Just
village?
us. It's
That's
barely a
you
village
and kids
anymore.
that you can't even
We
see?
almost don't exist.
What do you mean?
This is pretty much a non-place. A
Well,
gap.
it's
A
all in the
blank spot on
attitude,
the
lady.
map.
It's what you. It could
Just a
be
cluster of
paradise on
nameless
earth if you
shacks on a nameless
look at it the
street.
right way.
The place is so pornographically poor, it's not even funny.
What that means, pornographically poor. This place is pornographically poor. People that get off on poverty? That's sick. There's got to be something here. Who else lives in this village?
Well, there's Lillian and her kids.
She got my armor. That's
A
what I
few
need to
new
find.
folks live in the house to the east. But they are away right now.
Where kids are.
And then there's the drunks. Not a pretty sight, but there's little we can do about it.
True.
Home is home, even for them.
What drunks?
Sooner or later, you'll see for yourself. Don't have to look long to find these guys.
There's got to be something here. Tell me.
Over there, you can find more of the same. Shacks and trees growing wild. That's the pox.
What's the pox?
An old military hospital and its surroundings.
Oh, interesting.
Or it used to be, during
love
the
that.
time of the suzerain. After the war, it was turned into a goodwill hospital for shell-shock veterans and folks looking for some quiet
There's a
in
mental
the
health
old
care
sanatorium.
facility.
Now the area is crisscrossed with nameless streets
For veterans.
and makeshift cinder block houses. Shacks as far as the eye can
It's a
see.
PTSD sanatorium. Shacks as far. What
The
happened to the
goodwill ran
hospital?
out. The staff left and the place was shut down. It's long gone by now.
Where are the veterans? The PTSD people wandering around. Are they sleeping on steps in the city? This place. Is there a way to make a little money around here?
The lack of wealth is the one thing we've got in abundance.
I relate.
Riddles fits with the general ambiance here.
Aye. Sometimes it's as though I'm also gotten lost inside this nameless nothing.
I'm lost
Oh,
too.
It seems to be a common theme these
It
days.
sure does. I think I'm in the process of finding
Isn't
myself
that
again.
what people always think when they are lost? So the lack of wealth.
Riddles.
Aye. Sometimes.
Oh, I don't get the other option.
It seems
Oh.
to be a common. Maybe it could be easy. But right now you want something from me. Right?
Damn it. Oh, okay. Yeah, is there a way to make a little money around here?
Here? For you? No, officer. The only money we have here is some coins that
Oh,
drunks
doesn't
hide
do.
hiding
That's
from
what I've
their
been living
women
off of.
and then forgot
And
about.
if you have any bottles, I will take those too. You said they were drunks. Maybe they have some I can borrow.
She nods, rinsing another piece of cloth.
What's further down the coast?
Not much. There's the abandoned church, the DeLorean Church of Humanity. It's been there since before my time, even.
Why is it abandoned? Like in
Some
True
things
Detective?
just don't fly, officer. Look around. Who'd go to church
Who
here?
needs church
They
more
built
than
it
poor
300 years
peasants
ago.
with
Must
nothing?
have been nicer.
So, they don't hold services there anymore?
No, we've tried, but things just keep happening. Crime, accidents,
What? That's not
other
normal,
things.
lady.
The place never stays open. It's a pity. It used to be such a nice church.
What else is on down
Before
the
you
coast?
get to the church, there's some ruins, an
Ruins?
apartment complex, or some kind of electrical plant.
What is it then?
Run-down
Apartments or
bunch
the
of
electrical
houses.
plant?
I don't know exactly. A pre-war place. It used to be something. Before the war. I wasn't here then, you know. Was born in Samara.
Okay, anything else we should know?
Of note, the old fish market up on the boardwalk. But it's closed.
Who'd want to come to a
No
fish market
one.
here?
That's why it's closed.
Ah,
It was once a bustling place, back when I was young, and so was everyone else. Now, what catch we do bring in goes straight into a lorry for the Delta or somewhere else.
that's it? There's gotta be
What?
more.
You're one of those real estate people with big plans?
Just a cop.
If you want a development opportunity, you can check out the abandoned building over at Lens End.
I might do that.
Used to be a supply depot, we think, sending goods and ammo across the bay. It's jammed shut though. We tried to get in, see if there was anything to sell or scavenge, but it's impossible.
Oh, that's based.
And now you know everything there is to
No,
know
one
about
more
this
question.
place.
Where can someone stay around here?
Stay? Most
Because that
people here
hotel
are
across
trying
the
to
bridge
leave.
is robbing me blind.
That said, if lodgings is what you're looking for, I've got a free room in the shack.
Free! How much is it? She
I
just
won't
said
charge
free.
you for it. Take it as a gesture of goodwill
Wait, hold
from
on,
the
you're just
village
giving
to
it
the
to me?
RCM.
See, there's this guy Garte who makes me give him money every night just so I don't die out in the cold.
No one is using it, and God knows it's not much anyway.
I have my conscience
can
pants
stay
on, but
there.
I'm still gonna ignore it and take the keys.
Don't make an old woman regret opening her house to the police.
Oh, I would never do that, ma'am.
Well,
Me?
if you are not in the hostel
If
in
you
the morning,
can't trust a
I know
cop,
where
a
to
disco
find you.
cop, who can you
Here,
trust?
in a shack.
All right. Thank you. She was so nice. Does that mean, let me go see my new accommodations. I love it, actually.
The door has seen better days. The layer of paint has started to peel off due to the salt and wind from the sea. Even though
Adds to
I'll
the
wait
charm.
outside to give you some time and privacy to check out
Oh,
your new
alright,
living room.
Chief.
After we are
Consider it.
done with the day,
Very
I'll
high
still be seeing
the
conscientiousness.
key turns with a satisfying click.
I'm so excited to see my new free room that I don't have to pay for, that I could use this money for other things to help solve the murder. Oh my God. This is my first home ever. Real life, fake life. I love it. I absolutely love it. Oh my God, this is so me. Even the creaky floorboards. Wow. The waves, the sea, the church. Science fiction, but cockatoos. The heat engine. This place has everything.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the
Why
reflection
is
of your
this
face
locked?
in it, such as it is, without the expression. It's just
What is the
hearing.
new? Why can't I? It's a mirror I can't look in. Those are probably the best kind. All right, let's see if there's what's on here.
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand.
Oh, I get to
A
shave
straight
with the
razor
right.
sits inside the wash basin.
Let's see. If I fail my check, I'm gonna cut myself. So
The water reflects back a vague image of your face.
bulbous.
Nose bulbous and
I love
red.
the bulbous
Hair
nose.
unkempt. Wrinkles lining the eyes and forehead. The stash.
All right. Also, I have a skill point. I need to figure out what to do with. Let me check on my checks, intelligence checks. I need to open up a slot for this Kingdom of Conscience. 1 hour, 25 minutes. That's not long at all. I'm so excited. Okay. Also, what is it? Hand-eye coordination, which is pretty low to begin with. It's 0. Ooh, I can level it up? No, I cannot, because it's capped at 0. Wait, but I get to level up. Oh, this will help me with that door, the demon door. Let me level that one up. All right, hand-eye coordination. Which one helps? if any. What outfit do I have to wear to shave without cutting myself? You know what? Since my half-light is down, oh, I still need the interface and gloves. Shit. All right. Ooh, it even got some boombox. Oh! All right, a new outfit. Let's see. This jacket, still, this one looks better. I mean, gives me better bonus. But if I need a logic bonus, there. Oh my God! I love that look. Wow. And it even goes with the shoes and the hat. The only thing that doesn't match is the gloves. Oh, I am. Wow, this truly is Disco Elysium. We are approaching paradise with these outfits. But this gives me more bonuses, so I'm going to keep my police cloak on.
A brisk coastal wind still howls against the window of the shack.
Ooh, nice.
Occasionally, the waves crawl in under the foundation. The room feels muffled, like you pulled your hat over your ears. Outside, it is
Good.
cold and windy.
That's how a room is
But
supposed
you're
to feel,
inside,
right? Safe and
and
warm.
it feels safe and warm.
I love this place.
What is this place to you?
My new hangout where I could silently sit, drink, and die while looking at the waves. My forward base for the coastal part of the operation. It's free. I like this.
Overhead, you hear the forlorn shriek of seagulls. Far below the birds, a wooden boardwalk filled with abandoned stands, tables and benches.
Okay.
Echoes from a long-lost town. A middle-aged man stands in a rundown shack on the edge of a fishing village, listening to the heater hum on the
Thank you,
wall.
Straight Sensation, for a fair assessment of the current situation. Wait, I'll take it.
Outside, the howl of the wind has picked up. The waves crash against the stilts again. It's as if you
So
think
shivers
the
are like my
thought, but in someone
intuition. I
else's
just
voice.
Look
sense things.
under the floorboards.
Wow, what's under there? How do I get under the floorboards? Oh, let me look at this.
The bed is comforting, if a bit run
It's like a
down.
little love
Still,
fold-out
you've
love
earned
seat.
rest.
Yeah, no time to rest yet. How do I get under the floorboards? That's interesting. Do I do it from outside the house? All right, I am obsessed with getting under these floorboards. But meanwhile, hey Browns, what a what a cup to the fish market. Let's see. Oh, these kids. At least they're like playing. Ooh, I'm taking y'all's money. Sorry, I'm
The
a cop. I get to
scruffy-haired
do
little
that.
boy kicks a stone. He can't be more than 5 years old. The other one looks indistinguishable from him. He watches his brother kick the stone with his tongue lolling out of his mouth.
What's wrong with these kids? Hey, where's y'all's mama?
The kids don't reply.
You look
Absorbed,
identical.
The stone-kicking one becomes frantic all of a sudden, as if that's something to be scared of. The obvious fact that you just
I sense
stated.
dysfunction.
He looks just like me.
Yeah, I said that.
The boy doesn't answer. His brother throws another rock. Both of their hair is covered
Y'all
in
need
some kind of
CPS
dirt.
or something to
You're
come
bad
check on
with
your
kids.
situation. I'm not bad with kids. I'm quite good with kids. What are you, Kid Master General?
Maybe I am. Now, how about some actual police work? We are not getting anything here.
Bye, kids. Take care. Give me that money. Do I get money? Is that money? It's not letting me steal their money. That's probably good. I just have my conscience pants on. Why am I even trying to do this? Oh, Lord. What a dilemma. Oh, bottles! And there was something in here. Oh, it's not. Oh, let me try my pry bar. Everything. Aha! Drugs and money. Exactly what I'd expect to find at a fishing village like this. All right. Now I can go check this place out. Am I gonna find a drunk lady passed out on her couch while her I found people. I'm just here to inspect your fireplace, and then I have some questions for you about your kids. But first, I want to look at this what beautiful bird you have hanging. Ooh, I get to take your bird. I'm taking your bird, ma'am. That's like over half of my hotel room that I don't have to pay for anymore. Let me check out this bird. The dead body of a grouse. I got all kind of shit. Look, between this gas can and this bird, that's like a whole night at the hotel that I don't have to spend anymore. I could buy clothes.
Hello, mister.
Lily, where's my armor? Hey,
She clutches a small stuffed animal.
I heard there was a
Occasionally,
girl
she
here
twirls
as
it
armored
around.
gloves. Is that you? Or do I have to butter her up first? Nope.
Oh, I had gloves. Very big ones. Heavy, too.
How do I
Where
get
did you
them?
get these gloves?
Found them when Lemmy and I were playing hide and seek. In an empty house. Where no one lives. I think someone hid them there.
She
Oh.
doesn't want you to think she stole them.
And where are the gloves now?
I hid them.
Under the
The
floorboards?
twins were going to take them. They're stupid.
All right,
We're going to need those gloves.
Right.
It's for important police business.
Oh. They're in my sandcastle.
There you was.
Behind our house.
Oh, okay.
Under the sand. You can break the castle.
Right.
not very
I was
good.
gonna probably do that anyway. What's that thing
It's
you're
Lammy.
holding? Lammy.
He's my friend.
Okay.
Sort of. Like,
Lambie is a stuffed lamb that, admittedly,
Yeah, but
has
sometimes
seen
those
better
are the
days. One of the eye buttons
the
is
best
missing,
ones. Those
and
become.
the
I had
fur is
some beat
tattered
up,
in several parts.
hand-me-down stuffed animals that I loved. Except my stepmother had one at her house that was like 200 years old, and it was hard. It like you'd think a teddy bear would be soft and cuddly, but it was made of like paper mache or something with fur glued on top of it, and it was not cuddly at all. I hated sleeping with it. It would like poke you in the side. Let's see. Lammy looks like he's falling apart.
yes. Lammy has lived a long life. Lammy was a
Let's see. Revisionist. None of these fit really. Maybe he's a rebel. No, she said Rev. Revacholian maybe?
No. That's not it.
I think she means revolution.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, then
It's
let me go
Lammy.
back to that.
Lambie is a stuffed lamb.
Yes. Yes. Lammy was a resolutionary.
Where are your
My mom's
parents?
outside, and I don't really know about my dad.
Okay, I need to go find your mom then. And are the twins outside your brothers?
Yes. They don't want to play with me. They're
They look
older
younger.
and play outside.
You have way more social
They
skills than
look
they
the
do, I
same.
can tell you right now.
Sometimes I can't tell them apart. They look identical.
Yes, that means they look the same.
It's a grouse.
You
Yeah.
might be able to get on God's good side if you replace the broken skewer you almost certainly broke.
What's a skewer? Yeah, but what's it for?
I don't know.
Can I have it? I know someone who really likes stuffed birds.
Sure. I mean, you already took it.
Oh, I gotta
I
give
don't
it
like
to
it
the
anyway.
innkeeper. Okay, I
It
can't
looks
pawn it.
angry.
All right. Well, thank you. It was good talking. I'm gonna go look for your mama now. And those gloves. Can you quick save? Why is it taking so? Oh, it's stalled. Alright. Let's look in the book. Find the armored gloves. Okay. Where is this damn sand castle? Ha 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 ha. Come on, run. You could put your pry bar down too. You didn't really need
Weather
it to
has
talk to
not
the
been
girl.
kind to Lily's little sandcastle. The once mighty towers are quickly eroding away. You can see something shining back to you from
Reach in
what
the
must the
catacombs.
walls and floors give way to the giant's greed. Collapse and present you.
Congratulations. That's the gauntlets down then. We're do
Okay, let me see if I get to wear them and what powers they have, and put my pry bar away. Gauntlets, gauntlet gloves. Where's the gauntlets, gloves? Look at these things. +2 to interfacing. That beats these. Oh, good. I never have to use these again, because they do the same thing as these. And they, look, oh my god, that's so much cooler looking. Look at this, y'all. No more of those nasty rubber gloves. Now if I could just upgrade his bag. Wow, this really is a disco resurrection. Clench and unclench your fist have never been so fun. Tiny ceramic plates make a lovely clicking sound. Wow.
As you
loving
fold
this
your
game.
fingers into a fist, you realize you could knock anyone out with one
Oh, I got my
punch.
conscience
The
pants
white
on.
ceramic
Okay.
gloves wrap around your digits.
I will be
comfortably.
responsible with this. This is just to protect me from harm. Decked out in future armor like a cop ought to be.
The hardened vitreous enamel, at once sleek and light, adds a glow to your cheeks and a spring to your step.
Yes, it do.
Just imagine what a full suit of this stuff could do for you.
One down, 2 pieces to go.
2? Are you sure you're correct there? There was a helmet too.
Oh, right.
It may be a while before you have all the pieces. In the meantime, you should analyze the armor. Figure out its vulnerabilities.
Vulnerabilities.
Remember, this is a highly specialized kinetic redistributor meant to stop bullets. Wear it. Observe its properties. See if there's a weakness in.
Okay, I got a new something. I got a thought related to the. It really hurts to punch this armor. A sword wouldn't leave a scratch. Still, there must be some flaw in it. Okay, I need to analyze this, which means I need to open up another slot, which means I need a new skill point. Okay. This is so cool. We're making so much progress. I love it. All right. Let's go look at this, all these little points. And then I'm going to go get some more coffee. Oh, I got to cross this bridge, I guess. There's a cart hidden behind this grass. All right, I will be right back, y'all. Okay. Hey, oh, hey, Lou. Good to see you. Oh, good. I'm glad you're at work. I want to hear about how that's going. I'm glad you're still at work, I guess I should say. Okay, here's some people. What is he about to do to this kid? Is he showing him something, or is he about to beat his ass? Oh, it looks like he's showing him this thing. Let me look at it.
You see, a once bright mural towering above you. The signage has peeled off over the years, but you can still make out.
Failed electrical R&D. Alright, let me go see what's over here. Oh my god, all kind of people. Some money to steal. And some people to talk to. you, sir.
And Mikhail noticed the windows, especially with how there are no windows on the south side. This was to
Is
deal
this
with.
the abandoned building that's up for development?
You officers, come to investigate the historic subtext of West Martinez? I'm Khan Hailostam. You must be Kim Kituragi, right? I was just telling my son about this building. Not a lot of people realize the historic significance here. Very rich in hypertext.
Nice to meet you.
Hypertext. Hold on, hypertext?
Yes, hypertext. Young Carp and the collection of cultural hyperlinks.
Wait, what was that about the windows?
Oh, yes. So, Mikhail, they had to deal with monitor glare, especially in the summer. They still had vector monitors back then. That was 49 years ago. So they didn't have windows on the south wall.
Oh, I get it. That's like in my room where I put the TV not across from the window so I don't get the sunlight on it during the day. You and Kim know each other?
No, I can't say that we've met before, but I've heard of Kim, of course.
How come you've heard of
Mikhail,
Kim but
say
you
hi
haven't
to the
heard of me?
officers.
I haven't even heard of me. Let's see. He rests his hand.
Mikhail's a little tired today. We spent all night
He
trying
sounds
to run
like a little
Orbis on his
spoiled
radio
rich
computer.
kid so
Have you
far.
heard of it? It's a programming language used in Grad. Quite tricky, but he wanted to play this Grad-made adventure program. We've been getting really into verbs lately.
The man speaks
Is
in
that
the
like
artificial
Commie
cadence of
maybe?
a professor, or someone who's been on too many radio shows.
Hey, what's wrong with too many radio
But I
shows?
assume you're not here for giant worms when there are so many
There are
real
never
things
too
to see.
many.
Just as I was telling Mikhail before, this is where the coalition landed in '08. We could be standing on what is the most interesting landmark in Revachol West.
It must be because y'all been
This
standing
man
there all
is
day,
your
and y'all
half-brother.
probably gonna continue
You
to
feel
stand there
it.
when I walk away.
But why?
Wait, what? Like Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson?
Well, get a load of this guy.
This is
he
my half-brother.
really enjoys his trivia. The Orbis program
Maybe he got
language
money.
was named after its inventor, Victor Orbis, a cybernetician from Grad. They run Vox in the Occidental countries.
You look like someone who has money. Do you have money? Let me gradually circle into that.
Aha! But it's not just any empty old building. What not a lot of people know is this used to be the R&D department of Felt Electrical. And Felt, which now sells ink cartridges mostly,
People still
was
use
once
ink
a
cartridges?
top dog
Yeah, I
in
guess
the
so. It
turn of
looks
the
primitive
century
enough
cybernetics
to
boom.
still be on ink cartridges. Let's
Hold
see.
on. What's R&D?
Research and development.
It looks old and weathered, with seagulls picking apart its stone and metal carcass. Bushy undergrowth has taken
Seagulls
hold
don't eat
of the
metal and
collapsed
stone.
rooftop.
What are you talking about?
Some kind
What are
of
these
bird
gulls?
has set up a nest on a broken windowsill.
That's not surprising. Only a vestigial ink cartridge and ferrotape manufacturer remains. They started out as a midway electronics outfit in Königstein 2 centuries ago. After an aggressive
200
move to
years ago?
Revachol, Feld became a global player in the emerging personal
This really gives you a
electronics market
sense of
the
The
pre-revolutionary
historical
Still,
sweep.
Tricentennial was beating them in business machines. But Feld had an ace up their sleeve. Or should I say, they were developing an ace up their sleeve.
And then what happened?
I'm mixing my metaphors here.
Okay, what was that ace?
It was here in Martinez, possibly in this very building.
A tape
that they developed
computer, like the
prototypes
Radio
for,
Shack Tandy.
Tape computer.
What is it? TRS 80. I remember those. I used to use
An
them.
elegant folding mechanism of rollers and ferrotape ribbons, portable enough to be a take-it-home solution.
I think I have one of those
Revolutionizing
in my
business
hotel
machines,
room.
possibly even bring them to the average consumer, which is a feat of engineering even today's
Oh, this
giants
is like
of
the
fame,
post-computer
IC and
age when
haven't achieved yet.
like an alternate history where computers didn't make it to the masses.
Indeed. What?
The revolution!
Because there was a commie revolution. See, the commies deprived you. They are going to deprive you
Unfortunately,
of
their
future
moonshot project
technology.
never made it to the
This
market.
game, made by
Feld moved to
commies, is the
Revachol
best
backfired.
argument about
The
communism so
revolutionary
far.
government liquefied their assets and expropriated those very advanced prototypes, possibly from this very building, or one of the adjacent ruins. All of this was built by Feld, even a boardwalk. Wild Pines built Martinez proper as a resort for their middle management. Feld built this side of town for R&D.
Okay. So this was going to be like the Silicon Valley.
Yes,
of
they even built a
Revachol.
pleasure wheel, but that got destroyed.
The
in
pleasure
war.
wheel. That's the Ferris wheel. I can't wait to
Pleasure
go on it.
wheel?
Pleasure wheel.
Yes, to lure in their star engineers. This part of Martinez was nothing but reeds before it fell
Oh,
arrived.
that little. I'm supposed to
They
find
had
that little
make the
animal.
prospect of living here
That
attractive.
cryptid.
It was supposed to become a global center for innovation in
It
cybernetics.
disguises
But
itself as a
history had
reed.
other plans.
Okay, well, what happened? History's not a
Oh,
thing
I'm
with
afraid it didn't
plans.
end
It's
well
just
for the
humans
boys.
doing things.
But this story is a bit too dark for little Mikhail here.
Well, send
Now,
him
if
away
you
because
were-
I want to hear it.
Wait, is he saying that we should just bypass the excesses of the revolution?
He means they all died at the hands of the communists. God, I hate these conscience pants because I know I'm not supposed to pick this option. Tape computers, right?
Tape computers.
What did the revolutionaries do with those
They
advanced
used
tape
them
computers?
for military communications, but also to write and send out press releases. The most
See, I am
notorious
sensitive
example being Le
to
Decret de
kids.
Mars. What's the Mars Decree? I mean the radio transmission sent out to news agencies and world governments by the newly created Commune of Revachol on the 7th of March in the year 02.
A short-lived legislative foundation for a short-lived utopia.
It's a beautiful piece of text, actually. A singer-songwriter I know, Charette, called it a love poem to Revachol on her political concept album, Bon Baiser dans le Lind. You should read it. Every local library in
Good.
Revachol stocks a copy of the decree.
Something of insulin.
I tried to get Mikhail to memorize it. Tried to. Someone was much too interested in worms to be paying any attention.
How did those worms sound way more interested in computers? How did those tape computers
Actually,
work?
no one knows. No one even knows what a computer made entirely of tape would look like. But word has
I
it,
do.
they were very elegant, exquisite, alien-looking turn-of-the-century hardware.
Buckle up.
10 years ago, I did a little freelancing, I guess you could say. I was a
Welcome to
special
his TED
consultant
Talk.
for an exhibition at the Wompty Dumpty Dum Center in Vredefort, Oranje. It raised the same questions, and we had lengthy discussions with Paul Ockerman, who was head curator at the time. This was before the twins Keith and Guy Hughes joined the
A lot
team.
of twins
Trying
showing up
to.
in this show. They had the king and his. Oh, that was the nephew, but they looked. No, the
Wait,
union
Did he
leader
just say Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center?
has a twin. They have the little kids out playing. This guy's
didn't.
talking about twins.
He said
he might be
Wumpty
my
Dumpty
half
Dum
brother.
Center, like it's the most natural thing in the world.
I noticed
What
that
the
too.
hell is a Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center? And who
I like the idea
hell
of a Dom
are Keith
Center.
and Guy Juiced?
Let's see.
The Wompty Dumpty Dum Center for Contemporary Arts. The exhibition itself drew on Lagerman's notion of memory, and so there were some parallels. That's why the head curator, Paul Ockerman, chose to...
Come on, there is no place called the Wompty Dumpty Center of Art.
Actually, I think there is. No, it's too much. He's joking.
In fact, I'm not.
Oh, the Wompty Dumpty Center.
is a place you can visit if you're ever in Vredefort and are ever in the market for an exhibition space / contemporary art
I can't
research
wait to
center.
see it. What is this Humpty Dumpty thing? All right, I gotta get some slots open.
But perhaps I should return to the tape computers. As I was saying, the device itself was very elegant, fragile even. One could write directly on the tape using a special chemical solution. The machine would then analyze the handwriting, perform operations,
Like AI.
and project output onto a white screen. It was a beautiful, delicate
I
thing.
wonder why they don't.
Made of black film
good.
and folding tape structures.
Cool.
Very, very cool. Though I understand the socio-economic causes of the revolution, it pains me to imagine the revolutionaries setting fire to this precious...
Commies ruin everything.
But so they did. The felt playback experiment vanished into the fires of 07.
Wait, the failed playback
Yes, the
experiment?
official name of the prototype. Some sources report it as the felt playback experience. But those are incorrect.
They have that thing in Seattle. What's it called? The not the Jimi Hendrix experience. The new music experience or something.
Who
It's
knows?
that Frank Gehring.
Maybe it was an accident,
Building
or maybe
music
they
museum.
didn't want the technology to end up in the wrong hands.
The EP
Either way,
electronic.
They're all gone now.
Something, I
All
forget what
three
it's called.
versions of the prototype. Nothing but debris and ashes remain inside that building. But of course, what else?
I want to hear about the failed building again.
Sure, what's on your mind?
I want to ask
But of
something
course.
else. You look
Well,
like you
I
have
do
money.
have some money, yes, but that's not what's
It's
really
important to
here.
people without the money. It's not
He's
important
not
to you
gonna
because
give
you
you
have it.
What are you doing?
He's my half brother.
I
Help a
mean,
brother out.
Come on. You need the money. If it's not a thing, he can give you some.
Could I have some of that unimportant money?
Oh, no, I don't have it on me, officer. I was talking in more general
Oh.
terms. I'm just spending time with my kid here, showing him around the lesser-known parts of our hometown.
God, I
Wouldn't
wish
be
I was this
wise to
comfortable
carry
with
huge amounts
begging
of
in real
cash on
life.
such a...
Not that he would have to worry about being robbed. He looks surprisingly buff.
By the way, do you work
I do
out?
some Lomantang stick fighting now
That
and
sounds
then.
hot.
Lo Mantang stick fighting is a form of martial arts originating from the island of Lo Mantang.
Actually, a great many cultures have their own version of stick fighting, such
I
as
have
the
my
sacred
version,
Mabolo
too.
tradition of the Harley people. The name deriving from the butterfruit tree
Butterfruit!
traditionally used for crafting the long, slender sticks, whereas the sticks used in other...
You doze off as he paints you a comprehensive picture of the history of man. He's good at speaking. People.
That's why he has all
Anyway,
that money.
I'm boring you with details again. You were saying?
You have very good self-awareness. I really don't remember what I was saying.
Then I guess everything got said, right?
I guess so.
No, thanks to you for having me and little Mikael here to pick your brain. A very interesting conversation.
I said
Pick
almost
your
nothing.
brain. If anything,
Right,
this was
see?
rather
Even
one-sided.
the game knew it.
He did the talking.
This game is brilliant. It has the same insights that I come up with. Alright, let's check out these grates. There's money in these grates. This is how I make my money, sir.
Yes?
I want you out of my way so I can grab this fucking money. God, you are so annoying. Thank you. Pry bar. You again. Can I hit him? Oh, it's just drugs. This is where they hide their drugs. And money. Oh, okay. Wow. Alright, let me... Ooh, there's something in this tree. And another person to talk to. Several people, in fact. Tiny cages. I wonder if there's that little reed thing. What is this? Money in a tree? 45 cents. Someone climbed a tree to hide 45 cents. Oh, God. Ridiculous. Hey, Bex. Just making some more progress. I'm making a lot of progress. I got my armor gloves. Ignition fluid. Okay. Military blockades. Ooh, come back. It's almost impossible to get a fire going near this ocean. So why are they trying? A buoy bobs in the water. It says number 11. Alright, let me talk to these people. Maybe they have money.
Hello, I'm Gary.
The crypto
How do you
fashion.
do, officer?
I found the commie nerds.
Yellow man. I mean, officer.
The lieutenant raises his eyebrows slightly and
Oh,
takes
he called
out
you
his
Yellow
notebook.
Man? You get
Yellow
to get a
Man.
taste of these gloves,
Interesting.
sir.
This is something to ask him about after a little probing first.
I have no desire
I'm
to
just
probe
waiting
him.
for my friend Morel to finish up with his insect traps so we can return.
Morel,
to
that's that
civilization.
lady's husband. Not a lover of the great outdoors.
I like nature, just not this bloody coast. It's mostly drunks and degenerates
What's wrong
that
with
come
degenerates?
Degenerates. This man respects authority too much. To see the truth inscribed upon thine own visage. Pretend thou art a paragon of virtue.
Degenerates, I've been trained by the preeminent authority on it. Oh, that's a good one. Drunks and degenerates, that's my crew.
here. Oh, I didn't mean it in any scientific way.
Serious question time. This man is no innocent. No one is.
Do you know anything about the man behind the
Oh,
whirling
so
rags?
that's what the RCM in Martinez is about. Great. great to hear someone's finally
For a
taking care of
fascist, you
that.
sure have ugly hair.
So you do know something about it.
I like the
No,
skinhead
no.
look better.
Nothing.
He didn't kill him or anything.
Is this your mug?
My mug? Why would you think that?
Because you say yellow man. That's not, I can see you recognize it. It's in your eyes.
Really? I hear it all the time.
It
Only
still seems
jest, of course.
suspicious.
No, okay, I admit it. I threw the mug away in the trash container behind the hostel. I know
It's
I
your
shouldn't
mug.
have,
You can throw it away if you
and
want.
I am very sorry. You're not going to find me, are you?
Oh, man, I hate these conscience pants. I'm gonna do the right thing. I just want information. Because I
Thank
personally,
you.
I don't think
You
it
won't
should
regret
be
this.
illegal to throw away
I won't
trash.
use another man's property to dump my garbage ever again.
Oh, because
I
it was
don't know
private
what got
property.
into me, really. Work has been stressful lately. Damn Koiko's price dumping us out of competition.
What did you do, Gary?
That's her husband.
Nothing.
How do
Nothing.
those? I'm
Just
trying to still.
answering
I'm
some
trying to match up
questions.
that couple in my
Helping
head.
out
That
the
is
law.
not what I expected her to be paired up with. Let's see. How did you get into the trash container?
Officer, please. Let me explain. It's not like that.
Dude.
I was only cleaning up. I live right across the yard from where he was hanged, and I saw him stripped naked. All the clothes lying around in the yard, smelling. People are animals, you know?
Yes, yes. What happened?
Then I came out to clean up the rags because no one else would. I put them into the whirling's trash, along with a broken mug, admittedly. Okay. I was coming to throw the mug away, and, well, I threw the mug there and the clothes too.
Right. It was just civic duty.
Exactly. That's exactly what it was.
How did you get
Civic
into the
duty.
trash container?
I know a guy who works with the trash collection services, CS Municipal.
You
He
went.
gave
You
me a
called up
master
this
key
guy and
for the
asked for a
trash
master key
containers of
just to throw
Martinez.
some trash away.
So I can use the Whirling's trash compactor to store my own stuff. Garbage disposal is expensive
This is the
as
best
hell.
argument
The
against
damn
fascism
Commieans run it like a mob.
that I've seen.
I'm sorry, okay? I thought I could cut costs. I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have disgraced myself.
Disgraced. No need for the histrionic, sir.
I
It was,
agree.
after all, just a trash container.
Drama
He
queen.
studies his reaction. Gary doesn't answer.
Drama fascist.
Armor? No. I mean, yes. Of course. I know he was wearing armor, but I don't know anything about.
An infant could see he's not telling the truth, but he's too scared to admit more wrongdoing.
Okay, so then
Armor?
An infant
how do I
could
get him
see.
to talk?
I hope I could help your investigation.
Does this
You
mean
kinda
you were
did.
in his apartment, admiring his colonial mug collection? Perhaps it would be interesting to tell him.
Hang on, I need to change my clothes. Composure? I think, okay, here, the jacket. Some of my composure is being compromised because those thought things are being uploaded. Hang on, sir, I'm going to change into this jacket and ask you what you think of it. And then I have another question. And I'm going to put these pants on.
Always a pleasure to see. I mean, officers.
That shirt looks very uncomfortable on him. Look at the buttons, barely keeping that thing together, as if something is ready to
Like armor.
rip out from underneath. Yes, like a piece of ceramic armor, for example. One that makes a clicking sound when the plates
The
meet
power
each other,
you cannot. The power of the
resembling
disco
pearls or
jacket
marbles,
is
stolen from
undefeatable.
a corpse in a yard near where he lives.
I found the armor by changing outfits. How
I knew
gay
you'd
of a
figure
game.
it out, officer. I'm sorry I didn't tell you at once. I was ashamed
You're a
of what I
slimy
did,
little weasel fascist.
and I didn't want you to know.
And you're horrible at hiding your body language.
We're not detecting falsehood, sire. He's gearing up to admit the truth.
Gary, what's going on?
Later, Morale. I've got apologizing to do.
No, you've got explaining to do.
Why did you really give me that armor now?
He sighs again. Hangs
Whoa!
his head, and unbuttons his shirt fully.
A queer ass.
That
Let's see.
matches the dead man's
Oh,
boots
fuck! I
comes
got
to
the
view.
queer ass.
Soon it is in your hands, smelling of his sweat.
Oh, how
But so light to
appropriate
hold,
and in
like
line
a
with the
bag of
theme.
cotton.
All right. Why did you really put those clothes in
Everyone
the trash?
was picking those pieces off him, and I was watching them do it. And they scattered his clothes all over the yard. Everything was smelling. So I went there to take out the trash and started cleaning up. All those rags on the ground, him swinging up there, and I had a lapse of honor, sir.
I bet I'm gonna
I thought,
collect the
he's a
armor
foreigner.
and
They
put
all say he
myself
was,
in it, and
only
then I'm
the
gonna end
cuirass
up as
was
the
left.
corpse because
So I stripped it off him. It was early in the morning.
when I communed with
no
the
one
corpse,
saw me. I took it with
it had my face
It was a
on it.
mistake. Had I known it'd give you guys trouble,
I don't
wouldn't
believe
have.
that.
Fuck.
I don't
We're
think that
detecting
thought would have
sincere
crossed your mind or
contrition
stopped
here,
you
sire.
if it
He's
did.
not trying to flatter anyone.
Yeah,
It's
I can
okay.
tell. I don't even need the game
It was
to
a
tell me
loose
that.
end, and you are tying it up now.
I'm so fucking sorry I called you Yellow Man. Sealite officers commanded the suzerain's
A
navy.
penitent race.
Most of them sided with the king when
They were thoroughly conservative men, he realizes suddenly.
Do you know who killed the hangman?
I always thought it was the Union. Some Union hardasses lynched him because of the
Titus.
strike. But almost everyone in town knows that.
This is all he knows.
Why did you lie?
Because I was weak. I should have told you the moment I saw you. But
The hell, Gary? You
A
in
weak
tr-
fascist? That's why I'm not
later.
worried.
yes, absolutely. I will never do anything like this again.
All right, hang on. I am not through with you, but I have got to get this armor on me and see. Let's see. Ooh, +1 to pain threshold. That will help me with my with the demon when I go try that door. Let me figure out which jacket. I'm gonna change into the cop jacket back. Logic. Pain threshold volition. Okay, it's good to have, but I don't think I need to put it on right now. All right, let's keep
Always
talking.
a pleasure to. I mean, officers. Sure do, officer.
Oh, this is the guy that dude's trying to kill. Mr. Clare must be very angry with you.
Mr. Everard?
He insisted that I open the door to your apartment. Why is it forcing me to tell him this?
So you work for Everard Clare?
No.
Officer, what have I done? He'll send the muscle after me.
I don't feel so bad now that I see who whose apartment it is.
As he lowers his tone,
That's bad of
he
me.
hunches his back.
Really, I don't even know what it was about. I just opened the door. Yeah, I don't know what it was, but he doesn't like you.
I was probably talking too loud in the whirling the other night. About
You
some
make a lot of
feelings.
mistakes.
Stupid.
You're a weak, stupid
Shouldn't have run my mouth
fascist. That's
loud
probably why
like
you're a
that.
fascist.
I
It's
won't
the
do it
party of
again.
weak, stupid people.
If there's anything I can do to assist you, or the Union, just ask, okay? I'll try to help if I can.
The
Okay.
way the vein has turned, he cannot be unturned.
He clearly liked his squirming. He may even have changed his mind about the whole door opening operation.
Okay, and let me do my skill point. This Wumpty Dumpty. Is it the Wumpty Dumpty I'm doing? Or no, I did this one. This was internalizing. Okay. I need to open up the Wumpty Dumpty. Right. Can I level up any of these? Do I have level up powers? No. We're not done.
Always a pleasure to see an officer. I mean, officers.
You were surprised to see
I'm
my
sorry
colleague.
for what I said.
Short means sincere. This man is truly sorry for
Oh, I turned him.
underestimating the honor and military.
I'm redeeming
might of the Sea
fascist.
No. I help Morel with research sometimes, and I've learned some things along the way. But I don't usually go in for picnics like this on my own.
After all this time with Morel, he must have an opinion on cryptids. This
I'm
could
into
lead to a
cryptids.
good
Do you have a favorite?
Oh, yes. The burning rhino.
Ooh,
Morel
that
doubts
sounds
he's real, but I don't
gay.
much care,
Painfully gay.
because I won't be the one looking for him out. A rhinoceros that looks ordinary during the day, but burns brightly by night. Well, at least the males do.
How do they burn?
They have special ducts just above their shoulder blades that secrete a combustible fluid. When the rhino is just beginning to light itself, it looks as though it has wings of fire.
Wow. I
But
want to see
how
one of those.
is this combustible fluid lit?
The rhino starts running very fast to build heat, then stops, raises its head, and sparks fly from its neck, setting its
I want to be
back
just like
ablaze.
that rhino. I can buy into that. A flaming
Revacol
rhino.
used to be a flaming rhino once, a long time ago.
Why only the
The
males?
flames are not just for decoration. They are an integral part of the beast's mating behavior.
It does sound kind of sexy.
During the burning rhino's mating season, herds of male rhinos, all aflame,
My bow
encircle
collector is
herds
done.
of female rhinos.
Hang
form
on, I gotta
local
check it on my
peasants
bow
call it the
collector.
passion ring. They fear the rhinos.
The
lieutenant
passion ring.
sighs without
This
looking up.
game is getting
From his
gayer
chair,
and
the
gayer
burning
and gayer. All right, let me check on this. Ooh, hang on.
The bow collector.
Yeah, that.
It's early in the morning. The world is dark blue. The sparks light her face. A delicate composition of
My
triangles.
bonus is 3
The
shivers.
streets seem to grow.
Wow, that's pretty high. And Kingdom of Conscious is almost done too. 7 minutes left. All right. Okay, this is that old lady's husband, the one in the whirling in rags in
Here
the
we
chair.
go. Nice and easy. No way out, little guys. Not.
There's a cylinder on the ground in which the man is arranged.
I
Who's
see
there?
His self-conscious enthusiasm renders his movements ungainly. He looks
I
like
can
he'll
relate to
understand it
ungainly
at some-
movements.
To what do I owe the
Nothing wrong with
pleasure?
that.
That's sarcasm. He
You don't
takes
seem
no
too
pleasure
happy
from
to see.
your
Lena sent
appearance.
me. She's really worried about you. You shouldn't leave your woman unattended in a cafeteria surrounded by communists. I agree with this one, but I'm going to say this.
Of course. Thank you for passing along the message. That damn water lock is broken, and we can't go all the way around the AL-81.
Yeah, that was me. I broke the water lock with my motor. The water lock's been fixed. It was fine when I crossed it.
Oh,
See, I'm learning how to lie. That's
We should
good.
really be getting back. Gary could use a hot shower and a warm bed.
Did he say we can go back now?
Yes, Gary! We can go soon! If you see Lena, tell her I won't be long.
Sir, your wife is waiting for you.
We know that.
Just
This is
have
not
to
our
do
business.
one
This
more
cops
round.
should not
See
get
if
involved
the
in
phasmid has
this.
taken the bait. Then we go in.
Tell me about this phasmid you're looking for.
Well, first of all, it's damn difficult to find, which is why we've been knee-deep in the reeds laying traps for it.
What makes it so
Good
difficult
question.
to find?
Being a phasmid of the order Phantasmodea, a ghost insect, it disguises itself as plant matter. In this case, the reeds. Awful lot of reeds around, aren't there?
Yep.
And I suspect it may have also developed other specialised techniques to protect itself from predators or scientists in our present case.
What sorts of specialized techniques? How big is it?
It's my hypothesis that it has evolved certain electrochemical
God, I'm learning about all kind of
defenses
weird animals
that allow
today.
it to interfere with animal perception, impeding pattern recognition, confusing the visual cortex. But I cannot describe how these defenses work, much less how they evolved, without studying a live specimen.
I'm a
ghost
cop. I
insect,
can try to
he said.
find you one.
These people are looking for a ghost.
Oh, hang on. I'm having a breakthrough. My conscience pants are done. I'll come back to you,
Very
sir.
little. I'm sorry. Not yet. That's...
Just out of...
I know it's real.
It's
Why does
clear
this
that his
happen in the
obsession
middle
with
of
the
my
phasmid-
conversations?
By which I mean, I've heard enough first-hand accounts to believe quite firmly that the Insulindian phasmid is more than mere... Yes, the most... It's the first I have to resist the thought. Such an extra...
He means asexual reproduction. The females of the species don't need
Damn,
to
I'm trying to get out of
produce
here so I
viable
can do my
eggs.
thought
This
bubble. Let
makes
me
it
out.
easier for a species with a small
That's pretty
Yes.
clever.
Ins-
I'll get going.
kingdom of conscience.
All right, what is this all about? Ooh, look, it filled... Is this the
The kingdom
artwork
of conscience will be exactly as it is now.
that I'm going to be doing on the wall?
Moralists don't really have beliefs. Sometimes they stumble on one, like on a child's toy left on the carpet.
Centrism
The
isn't
toy must be
change.
put away
It is
immediately.
control over
And
yourself and the
the
world.
child reprimanded.
These are the centrist
Centrism
pants.
isn't
The,
change,
oh, wow. I thought they
not
were
even
commie pants.
incremental change. It is control over
What's my
yourself
bonus?
and the world. Exercise it.
Moralist
Look up at the
to heal.
sky,
So
at the dark shapes of the coalition airships hanging.
my
there.
learning cap is
Ask
already...
yourself, is there something sinister?
This is
in
not
them?
even that big of a thing. All right. Back to him.
Hello, hello. What can I do for you,
We were
officer?
talking about the phasmid. Ghost
Well,
insect.
no. That is precisely what we're not. We are zoological specialists.
How
looking
big
for
is
an
this
extant
phasmid?
I'm expecting it to be quite giant.
Oh.
One known species of phasmid, called the Megaphasmodea zoensis, is about the size of a grown
Oh, wow. I
man's
thought I was looking
forearm.
for a little tiny
So,
reed. Okay. Why are you so interested in this stick?
Typical rookie assumption. Insects are much more sophisticated creatures than those unversed in zoology give them credit. Even simply catching a glimpse of the Insulindian phasmid would be the apex of of any cryptozoologist's career. But to study it and its defenses, find out how it stayed hidden so long.
Maybe it stayed hidden because it doesn't exist.
Very little, I'm sorry to say. Not yet. I know it,
It's clear.
by which I mean I have to resist.
He means asexual reproduction.
Nature does not concern herself with ethical propositions.
Right, I keep
As
trying
a
to tell people that.
scientist, my
Tell me
interest
more
is
about
strict-
these traps.
Well, they may not look impressive, but
Lena
Lena
designed
designed
them.
them quite... Yes,
How do they work?
simple. Attracted by the locusts, the phasmid crawls down the funnel and, having eaten its fill,
Oh, like a pincher
at
plant.
least, that's the intention.
What are you using as bait? Locusts?
Locusts. Nearly all known phasmids are herbivores, of course. But we've hypothesized
Why don't you use
that
plants,
the
then?
Insulindian...
I guess they
Inside
don't
the
need to go
traps,
search for
a
plants
number of
inside of a
locusts
cage.
crawl and tumble over one another in a tiny, chittering swarm. A meat-eating stick insect. Does it pretend
Carnivorous
to be the
stick
reeds
insect.
as part of its
Seems
ambush
unlikely.
behavior?
Thank you for your opinion. We have also included plant material in the traps to satiate your skepticism.
What will you do if they
They'll
don't work?
I assure you. The predatory hypothesis, using locusts as bait, accounts for the failure of previous efforts by other teams, which use plants.
Sounds very
We
scientific.
have given this some thought.
The traps do seem to be deftly and thoughtfully constructed.
Let me ask you about something else.
What?
How did you become a
I've just always
cryptozoologist?
liked animals and puzzles. Searching for cryptids
So you're living your
is a bit
childhood
of both.
dream.
It's not child's play. Just because I have to traipse through the mud every so often.
Have you ever discovered a cryptid?
Very few cryptids are ever discovered, and not for a lack of trying. To stay hidden is a cryptid's primary quality. It's
Why are
even in
you
the
Australian?
name, cryptid.
And how many
Of the
cryptids have
list
been
of
found?
Cryptids kept by the Cryptozoological Society of Chemnee, which is 4,082 items long.
Damn.
About 2,000 have been confirmed as... 2 are categorized as confirmed discoveries.
Only 2?
Yes. The Chateau Quan forest pygmy, who turned out to be an extinct species of primate, and a cave salamander from Grad, who is, honestly, quite unremarkable. We cryptozoologists are brutally honest with ourselves, more so even than the public. With cryptids, most cryptids are hoaxes or they are never found.
2 out of
That does not
4,000. That's
mean
not
we-
even
in
1%.
fact, it is 0.05%. Ever more magnificent.
He has clearly done his math on this. There is no surprising him.
Why
or
not
swaying
just be a
his opinion.
zoologist?
Real. I know you think one is a respectable profession, while the other is superstition. Everyone does.
I don't. It's a
Indeed.
profession just like
My
any other.
methods do not differ from other scientists. I simply draw upon a wider variety of evidence. And
Well,
I have more
I'm
hope
actually
that
interested in
something
this.
Truly surprising
What-
might happen.
So he has some criteria for what counts as evidence that other scientists are not using. I want him to come on my show and talk about this because I'm interested in this stuff. Why do you broaden your allowance of what you accept as evidence, and other scientists restrict it to probably the empirical, the observable, the quantifiable, but you somehow broaden the category to allow other types of evidence to justify your cryptozoology?
Your
I'm
nerve
interested in
endings
that.
tell you there is no such thing as a positive surprise.
There can be. And has anything truly surprising
No,
ever happened?
As I said, I have yet to
Oh!
catch a cryptid. Although I
What
have
kind of
found
evidence do
anything
you
from
use?
Forgotten regional lore to newspaper accounts.
So gossip.
Like the one that
His
Paul
evidence
said,
is
"Good
gossip.
for the phasma."
It's,
I keep
it's
a very open mind.
exactly what I thought. He expanded it beyond the empirical and observable into the legend and gossip category. Folk tales, ghost stories, conspiracies.
He's interested in things that people believe that scientists don't.
Whoa! This it's like this game watches my show. You think other scientists don't listen to ordinary people enough? Other ways of knowing?
Most establishment scientists only care about
They
reputation,
my hypothesis,
remuneration,
as a non-scientist,
not
is that
real
they care about
research,
evidence that
and
they
certainly
can
not the truth.
show and
They're
demonstrate and
cowardly lot.
communicate to others.
Both the field and basement archives
Hard
can be
evidence for
dangerous
hard
places.
science, and even harder scientists.
Yes.
Let's see. It's time to return to you. Let's talk about specific cryptids.
All right. What cryptids precisely? I
Cockatoos.
usually discuss these things with specialists.
We would have to discuss. He wants to say, but decides against it. You need to ask him about specific cryptids. Cryptids you've heard about from Lena or his friend Gary. He won't just talk.
Okay, let's see. I guess I'll use this one then.
Did he? That one's a hoax.
Oh, well,
Some
your friend
Ceres
doesn't
rice
think so.
farmers set fire to rhinoceros cadavers and use them to scare tourists.
Have you told Gary this?
Many times. It always turns into an argument.
So he's more of a conspirator
It's
than
a
you are.
gut feeling. He knows it exists.
I knew it couldn't be real.
Fuck the so-called special.
Did you?
It sounded
It's
cool though.
almost as
The burning
difficult
rhino.
to confirm a hoax as it is to confirm a sighting.
Which cryptid did you almost
A
catch?
willow person. It's a long story. One non-specialist would find rather...
You don't
Willow
know what
people.
stories I would find.
Not at all.
They're not
Interesting.
people, really. Some argue they aren't really animals, as they seem to have evolved directly from trees. They're very, very thin, almost flat in fact, and can camouflage themselves easily, wrapping themselves around trees and blending in with the tree bark.
Wow.
In that way, they're not
Like
too dissimilar
dryads.
from the phasmid we're looking for here.
Wait, so I might have seen
You
these people
probably
without
have.
knowing. How did you almost catch them?
Gary and I painted an entire grove's worth of trees in slow-drying paint. It was a bright lavender colour. I was hoping one of the willow people
Did it
would
work?
get paint on it.
Why'd you pick
After waiting
lavender?
and hiding for hours, I saw a figure slip from one of the trees. I chased it with a net. Not very elegant. You can't be elegant in the...
A lavender shadow.
I know you think we were snacking on funny mushrooms.
No, it all makes sense
It's
to me,
easier
actually.
to mock someone and to admit that the world might be more interesting. Furthermore,
Yeah, you're looking for
I'm
meaning.
not saying it was a
And
confirmed
your imagination
sighting.
is good at
I'm
providing that when
painfully
there's
aware
no
of
actual
what goes
meaning.
into verifying such things. There is a serious possibility that I saw a squirrel or a trick of the light. I am my
There
own.
sure
He
is.
makes it a real point here to
All right,
sound
just tell me about a
falsifiable.
cool cryptid, any cryptid.
No offense, officer, but I'm not much.
All right,
Me?
it told me not to choose that
By all
option.
means.
It's time to return to... Did you know Gary was
Hell
hiding the
no.
armor?
I had no idea. And I'm still cross with him, to be honest.
I think it's just
not
like him.
like
He
him.
lied like 5
But
or
he
6
quits.
times
But
during our
dishonesty,
conversation.
disloyalty.
He's weak.
are not one
He's
of
a
them.
coward.
Thanks.
And he's a liar.
By woman, you mean my wife, I assume?
Her, yeah.
I
Lovely
will
lady.
return to her. I can't leave before we finish with these traps. My wife understands that just as well as anyone.
Come on, Morale. We've been soaking out here for days. It's time to go back.
And leave the traps?
I'll watch
Absolute-
your traps
Come
for you.
on.
No, I
She
won't.
wants us back. I'm soaked up to my nuts over here. We'll both catch reed crabs if we don't dry out soon.
I didn't know the phasmid was so important
Of
to
course
me.
it's important to her. She's seen it. A verified sighting. On record.
Oh, she didn't tell me that
Yes.
part.
That's
The Wompty
how we
Dumpty's
first
coming
came to
through.
know
Hurry up,
one
sir. I have a
another, in
Wompty Dump
fact.
coming through.
But that's her story to tell. Not suffice to say. It's long been our dream to find proof of the Insulindian
Okay, we'll
phasmid
go
together.
back, take care of her, and then
Can't
warm her up
abandon
and come
course
back out
now.
here.
No. The traps need to be monitored on a regular
I know. I'm
schedule.
actually on your side. I
We
get
do
you,
if
and I
the
understand that.
phasmid-
It does
He's
seem
dead set on this.
self-defeating to leave them.
I could
What
go
if we
for some
check the
trap
traps
setting.
for you,
I
if I
didn't
remember?
expect you to take such an interest in our work here, officer.
KS is my method. I am its scion.
Well, be that as it may, I'd really appreciate the help.
Where are these traps?
There are 4 in total. One is to the south, on this little peninsula, by the boathouses there. It's very near. Another we set in Land's End, to the northeast. It's behind a small sand dune there, on your way to the old radio tower, after the church. The third is set near the canal, where you crossed, by a concrete slab.
This is
A
fun.
big
Actually. I like
thicket
this
of
kind of
reeds
stuff.
going up the
It's
slope.
like
Among
geocaching.
them, you should check at least one of those before returning to this one, since I just said it.
Okay.
This one's
That seems like a lot. Do we really have time for this?
What? Aren't you
It's
having
like
fun?
Even relative to examining a week-old corpse, I'm not sure mucking about in
But we
the
might
way
see a
qualifies
phasmid.
as-
If you think it's important, you have been right before.
What do I do if there's a
bring
phasmid in
it
one of
to
these
me at
traps?
once. Just make sure the trap is closed tight.
You have
He's
money?
not comfortable with the possibility that you'll claim the find.
What if I
But he's
encounter the
lying about
phasmid in
this
the
evil.
wild?
That's highly unlikely, officer. But in the event you do, I'll spray you with a pheromone mixture on. It's made of musk and research.
Is this going to
The
increase or
pheromone
decrease
should
my
attract
chances
the
of getting
insect to
laid?
you, or at least prevent it from
Lay it on
bolting
me
at the
thick.
sighting. It's quite potent. Will last you about a week.
What does it do? Musk and research chemical. They should attract. I don't want it. Just lay it on me.
Wise choice.
This is the smell of dying reeds, of longing crumbling into
I'm
the
surprised I
I
don't
hope you're
already
not buying
smell
this.
that way.
He dispenses it without letting you touch the canister, so it would be precious like holy water.
Okay.
It is precious. A single dose cost me 50 real to develop.
Ooh, you spraying me
Not
with
that
money.
I expect you to understand self-financing one's own research.
Yes, you're right.
Right,
I would.
which means you two can pack up and go back to the boiling.
Finally, someone's talking sense.
Thank you for your help. Gary and I will start...
All right, let's
Wumpty
see what this
Dumpty
Wompty
Dum Center.
Dom Center. I'm leaving that one in there for sure.
You're at home, stupid cop. Not with the art crowd. You hate them. Everyone hates them.
What's my bonus?
Even they hate themselves. It's
Encyclopedia
nauseating.
passive.
Industry built on
Ooh,
sprezzatura
money.
and
Except,
sparkling wine.
I don't know if I'm gonna.
Let's be honest. Tax evasion schemes. The Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center.
It gives me
is the
negative
heart
to
of this
suggestion.
unholy
I don't.
symbiosis of aesthetics.
Fuck. I'll accept it for now, but I might end up forgetting this one. It didn't sound as cool as it seemed. Ooh, I can level something up. Let's see, composure. I'm gonna level this one up since I already have my bonus. Takes some of it away. Oh, it's gonna show me the traps, huh? Ooh, I can try the ledger again. Let me do that. Let me do this. Try the ledger, then I have to get to be ready for the show later. What does it want? Logic. Currently my logic's at +1. I could put on these glasses and up it. I know I have that. Let's see. This jacket gives me logic. Where's my ledger? Where's my ledger? I'm confused. Damaged ledger. Did I leave it somewhere? I don't want to go all the way back there for it. Fuck. Alright. Maybe I left it at the hotel. Thought it was on me. Okay, well then let me take all this back. I'm gonna keep that because I don't think I'm gonna need a lot of authority. Alright, I think I'm gonna end here and we'll keep exploring next time. There's a whole other half of the map to clear out. Yes, I don't want to quit, but I need to quit. Hey, honey, what cryptids? What? Oh, cryptids. They're like what would they be in our, cryptozoology? like Loch Ness, Bigfoot, the chupacabra, legendary animals, cryptids, but cryptids works too. I like cryptids better. I'm looking for a reed. It's an animal that disguises itself as an ordinary reed to the point where you can't see it. How exciting, I know. But I'd like to think that my skill at looking for long, thin, raised things, we'll see what happens. Okay, anyway, I'm going to get ready. I'll be out in 2 hours for the show. I think I'm going to continue on that myth topic that I've been doing. We'll pick that back up, and then I'll do open panel. So I'll see everybody then. Take care.